Week 16, Fumbling the Bag podcast, Richard Jason, Andre Miller. This shit don't stop.
What's up, y'all? We still at it.
Still
Week
here.
16.
It's almost over. The pain of this is almost over.
Yes. Right now, people are gearing up for the playoffs. You still got to get the seedings and stuff together, but, and some of it is up in the air. But, that's why we play the games. Playoffs?
Right. You know how it is. There's already half the league pretty much out of it. We're still giving best bets. I was 3-0 last week, but still lost money. Thanks, parlays. Really helped me out. And I got 3 more again. I haven't stopped this shit. I'm still gonna give them out. Still betting games here. I haven't totally been against betting. I'm losing money this second half of the year after everything went great, but it is what it is. Hopefully my futures come through with the Bills or the depleted Lions right now. Overall, I was 28. I'm 28, 13-1 on my best bets this year. Pretty good. 118, 102, and 2 overall on leans, and with those locks mixed in between. Mystery Man went 4-0 last week to make up for his shitty 1-5. It's 31-23. Tell him what's up, Dre, with you.
What's up, y'all? Okay, my money picks. I'm 29, 24, and 1. Kind of had a bad weekend, 1-3. Overall, though, I'm 125, 113, and 5. So we're still trucking, y'all. We still trucking.
Still treading water. Still money to be made. Let's kick it off. Anything for Thursday Night Football for me? Because nothing here. No bet for me on the LAC 2.5. I actually lean Denver.
I lean Denver too, but I'm not touching that. That's just a lean for me. Mm-hmm. Denver's playing some good football right now. And LA is kind of, they're kind of going down a little bit.
Yeah, I heard someone call them a top 5 defense, and I respect that person a lot today. They are not a top 5 defense. Hate to break it to you.
No, nowhere near.
Per DVOA, not even near. Anyways, anything for Saturday? We actually have Saturday games this week because they started doing that a couple years ago. I actually don't mind it. They're fun. They're really fun games this week with Kansas City hosting Houston. Mahomes may or may not play. We'll see. I don't think he does this week. And Pittsburgh going on the road to Baltimore. We know how this is with Pittsburgh, owning these guys the last 6 or 7 matchups.
Right.
Anything there for me or no?
I'm on leans with both of these games. I'm leaning Pittsburgh just because they own Baltimore. They play them tough. I'll say that.
I'm right there with you.
And it depends on if Mahomes plays for with the next game. If he doesn't, I'm leaning Houston.
I'm kind of worried even if he does play. I still lean Houston no matter the line. I think Houston wins the game outright because if he's not going to be mobile, these tackles on Kansas City are awful.
Yeah.
There's going to be hell to pay if Mahomes is standing like a statue in that pocket. It might be worse than just the high ankle sprain. I'm not trying to wish an injury, but he got pressured 50% of the time on Sunday against the Browns.
Yeah, that's why I think he won't play. Because why try to risk that? Because they're 2 games up, right?
Yes.
No need. Just sit this one out. See how you feel the next week. There's no reason to play this game.
Yep, I agree. So I guess all my bets are on Sunday and
But it's on Mahomes. He'll make that decision himself for the most part.
Oh yeah, I think he could. It's hard to say because just you gotta, you pretty much have the 1 seed locked up. Odds for them to get it right now, it's only minus 200, fun fact. So I think that number could be longer. It's the NFL. A team like the Bills could drop a game against the Jets or something, or the Patriots because they play each other twice in 3 weeks.
Right.
That's really your competition here. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to get the 1 seed.
No.
And dropping 2 out of 3 for that team, I think is just kind of absurd if Mahomes plays in those games, even though they play a tough schedule to end the year.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Pittsburgh is going to need Pickens back.
Yeah.
Because
he's
that's kind of the majority of their offense. Even if he doesn't get the ball, he can spread out the field, and people are going to be looking for him.
T.J. Watt also got injured in that game.
He did.
He should be okay. They're saying they're optimistic about him playing.
Okay.
But, but it's week 16 in the NFL season. Everyone's hurt. Look at the Detroit Lions. Everyone's hurt.
Oh, my goodness, man.
We will go to our best bets. I got 3 this week. You have 4 or 5?
I have 4.
Oof. A lot of betting here.
Oh, yes.
I'll go my first one of the week. It's the same strategy pretty much as last week. I'm just taking teams with something to play for versus teams with nothing to play for. First lock of the week, therefore, is Cincinnati, 7.5 over the Cleveland Browns. DTR playing for the Browns. They're sitting Jameis. They're saying, guys, it's time to try and get the best draft pick we can. Let's put this goober in there. Joe Burrow's about to rock these guys' world, drop 15 gazillion yards on him, and I think they cover the number.
I'm with you on that. That's one of my money picks too, man. I've been riding Cincy pretty much all season.
Yeah, and it hasn't worked for me. I would say out of my 13 losses, that's like half of them.
Hey, I like it. I like Cincy. They're still playing for a playoff berth.
Yes, sir.
And I do believe that Cleveland is going to give up. Jameis's prayers weren't answered. Well, he didn't throw a pick 6, but he did throw.
He threw some picks. Yeah, he threw some bad picks.
Some bad picks.
I mean, I was yelling at my TV like, Jameis!
What's crazy is if he hadn't thrown those picks, they would have been in the game. They may have won the game, But, famous Jameis strikes again.
Yeah, that's football variance for you. All right, so we're both on Cincinnati. Let me just go to the second one then. Picking on this team again. I've been picking on them all season long after being a huge fan the last 2 years. Give me Arizona 4.5 against the Cardinals. Bryce Young, you had your 3 games where you covered against really good teams. You had fun.
Right.
But it's time to be dog shit Bryce Young again. Give me Arizona 4.5. Even though, they are so bad. I random blip of a stat. Arizona's lost 9 in a row against the NFC South. Weird because that's a shitty division in football, but they've also been a shitty team the last couple years.
Yeah.
I'll chalk it to that.
It's revenge time.
Give me Arizona, a spot they really need to compete possibly for a playoff spot and their division.
Yeah, and I took them too. That's one of my money picks. I just changed it. I had been thinking about it. Yeah, this is live, folks.
There we go.
Hey, Arizona's playing pretty good football right now. They're playing for a playoff berth as well. Carolina, what can we say about them that hasn't already been said?
They got Thielen back.
Right. Oh, go Thielen.
Wow.
I do like Thielen.
I like Thielen. Jalen Coker had 100 yards last week.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just like their energy right now. I'm liking Arizona's energy. I'm not liking Carolina's energy. Carolina made me look like a fool with that defeat by Dallas, by the hands of Dallas.
Had a lot of fun conversations before that game about how Bryce Young's playing better, man. I get it.
I mean, he is. He's coming, but that was just terrible.
I hate on the guy. I like the guy. I don't have nothing against him, but he's not a great player.
Well, who do you blame on that spread? Because obviously the spread should have probably been the other way around.
I blame bookmakers because they try and instill that into people's minds like, oh, this team's better than you think.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're not. They're just not, and people fall for it all the time. There's these, they put sick lines out there for people that are like, well, Dallas has been shitty all year. They've only won 1 game at home. Well, yeah, they also have had to play like the Lions, the Vikings.
Well, yeah. Well, one thing about Dallas though is that their defense is intact for the most part.
It's more intact now than it's been, yeah.
So they're going to be in games now, from now on, They might not win, but they'll always play tough.
Yeah, they also just don't have, and the offense, still clicks. Cooper Rush isn't, all that, but, they spread it out. They're going to throw the ball all day on you. They can't run the ball.
They made some plays.
Rico Dowdle did have a good game, so respect to my guy. So that's 2 locks for us matching.
Yes.
You don't match my third lock, I fucking swear to God. Third and final lock for me this week, Sunday Night Football. This is just what I think is a bad line. Yes, I'm going against the Dallas Cowboys. Give me Tampa Bay -4.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
I got the same team, man.
3 guys. We're 2 peas in a pod today.
Right. After talking all that stuff about Dallas, being, competent and better.
They're better than Carolina.
They don't win at home, though.
They don't sniff Tampa Bay.
And Tampa Bay is playing probably some of their best football, and they're getting healthier as well. They're vying to win their division too. So they just gonna keep playing hard, man. And I just think that Tampa Bay can beat Dallas by 3.5
at
for
this
sure.
point. NFC's pretty wide open. Obviously, I think it's Lions, Eagles still, which shouldn't surprise anyone. But I think teams like the Rams and Tampa Bay and even Minnesota and Green Bay aren't that far. Like, all those teams that are going to be in, any single one of them, it could be one of those, like, 2008 Giants years.
Yeah. Listen, man, I like those wild card teams, man. I think both Tampa Bay and LA are going to be hard outs.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
No question about it.
Absolutely. And Tampa Bay's going to get a home game. I think they win their division because Atlanta showed me fucking nothing last night again.
Yeah, man. I'm just
wish I would have bet the 6. Obviously my lean was the 4.5, so I chalked that up as an L.
That was an ugly game.
Yeah,
did you watch any of that game?
God, no. I got better things to do, like sleep.
I read a book before I watched that game.
There you go.
Man, the score was terrible, man.
You had Desmond Ridder out there? That ain't must-watch CTV.
And then the Raiders had the nerve not to cover that spread in a game like that. I was pissed by that, because I was leaning the Raiders, of course, to cover the spread.
Because we're idiots.
Right. I guess we
Furthermore, you still have a couple more locks real quick before we go to leans?
Yes, I do. Minnesota, Seattle. I'm taking Minnesota, -3.5. It went up since yesterday.
Sam Howell season, everyone. I'm leaning the Seahawks.
Okay. All right.
It's not great. Not a great feeling.
Hey, well, how long is because you think Sam is going to finish the season?
Probably.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Geno might be done, man.
Okay. Dang.
Sam
man.
Howell season, though. I told you he's good.
Sam Howell is decent.
He's got to get his footing back as a starter. I think what everyone's seen last week, he was dog shit. Don't get me wrong. But, a week under practice, getting the first team reps, I think things will be a little bit better. He'll have that chemistry a little bit more than just, I got to hop in the game. Shit.
Okay. All right. Well, I like Minnesota. They're still competing against Detroit and Philly, for that matter. All three teams are tied, right, with their records. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be some hard football being played. I like Minnesota at the 3.5. Also, my last one, let's see, is going to be, well, dang, you know what? That's it.
That's it? Oh, okay. I was
because your 3 was the ones that I liked.
Okay, yeah, that's fine for you. Oh, wow.
So those are my 4.
Just give me the mystery mans before we go to leans here, and we'll get you guys out of here because we do have a college football show also that will be with this. Like and subscribe to the channel again, guys. We thank you if you listen this far. Bless your hearts.
So the mystery man has the Rams at -3.5. The Eagles at -3.5.
Wow, he took his team
against the Commanders. That's gonna be a good game.
Wow.
He has the Vikings at -3 against the Seahawks. He also has the 49ers +1 against the Dolphins, and he did the Chargers at -2.5.
I like Mr. Unlimited, but what used to be Mr. Unlimited's fucking playing team, but I don't know. Maybe that's where the spirit of Mr. Unlimited came off. So
maybe so.
That's my fucking shit. Maybe Bo Nix is Mr. Unlimited now.
Oh man.
Yeah. Also, Chargers lost 8 straight against teams with winning records, so there's some frauds out there. So let's give you some leans and get you on out of here. All right, time for everyone's favorite. Gun to my head. Let's pick these games. We'll start it out with our favorite team. Detroit Lions, 6.5-point favorite on the road to Chicago. Things are bleak here in the city. Everyone's saying it's so fucking over. I don't believe it's over yet, guys. Give me Lions 6.5 this week. I don't care if Gummy, Davis, McNeil, Anzalone, Hutchinson, Davenport, Carlton Davis. All right, you already named him. Melifonwu.
Keep going.
Ken Dorsey, Clint Dorsey. Eric Barnes.
Yeah. Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes. Okay.
Not Matt. Mike Barnes.
Mike Barnes? I thought it was Eric Barnes. I don't know. He was starting linebacker.
Linebacker.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Rodriguez.
Guys like Wingo. out for the season. It's bleak. It's fucking bleak, guys.
22 players, man.
Yeah.
22 players. That's incredible, man. And yeah, it's Panic Town in the Motor City right now. But this is what I say, and I'm taking the 6.5 as well. I'm just saying one game at a time, people. Let's just say one game at a time. You get the number one seed. You know, you got a week off after that. You can kind of get things a little bit more situated. You know, and you have home field advantage as well.
Pump the brakes.
Just chill for a hot second.
If we thought it was really over, I think sportsbooks would have been like hanging 20s on the Lions, like to win the Super Bowl. Instead, it's like 4.5. Like they're still like the favorite. Like I get it, they're the biggest owned ticket. Like everyone's going up to the window for them. But like that number, if they really believe, they would give you better numbers and let people double, triple down, whatever it is. I still think they got a chance.
They got a chance.
Go Lions.
I mean, I am putting some money on Philly to go to the Super Bowl though. Now,
fair enough. Hey,
but Lions still in the house, man.
Could be anyone in that NFC.
Yeah.
Beware. Go Lions. Let's just go to Rams and Jets. That's a pretty sorry fucking game. I guess I lean Rams, even though I'm terrified of the number 3.5.
I got it at 3, and I'm definitely leaning the Rams. Jets, man. Oh my gosh, man. I'm done with the Jets.
They won last week. They got a good W. Devontae got a 100 touchdown catch his career.
But they didn't cover the spread though, did they?
Yeah, they did. They won by 6.
Did they?
Yeah, it's 32-26.
Okay. You know what? I think I got another. Go ahead. We can go ahead.
All right. Indianapolis hosts are going on the road to Tennessee. It's a 3.5 point spread. Give me Indy. I just keep taking them all year. I don't have really any thought on this.
Yeah, I'm leaning the Colts. Tennessee sucks, man.
Yeah, and also it's like their last hurrah, maybe sneaking into the playoffs if they win out or something and have a bunch of shit happen. So
yeah.
Let's go to Philadelphia, where they go on the road to the Washington Commanders. 3.5 point favorite on the road. I like Philly still. Every time I watch Washington, Philly, the last 10 years of my life, it's vomit. It makes me sad. Makes me more sad than most things, honestly, watching this particular game. But Commanders have a chance to compete.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to see them fucking steal that game at home.
I'm leaning Philly as well. I don't know. Philly has pretty much, dominated the Commanders for the most part.
Forever. Last 8 years.
I can't go against that right now.
Yeah, and they got the swag back. AJ Brown and Hurts are
they was doing their little kid and play. You see the kid and play they was doing? I was like, oh, okay, they back. Yeah, at least back. For this game.
I'm glad you know about kid and play. That's some real old head shit right there.
Oh man, check out House Party. Whoever has not seen House Party, the original, check that out, please.
Hell yeah. New England going on the road with the Bills this week. It's a 14-point spread. It's a huge number. I would never touch anything of this magnitude. Give me Buffalo 14, though. I'll lean it.
Yeah, I'm leaning Buffalo, man. They feeling good about themselves. Yep. They handled their business with Detroit, and they look pretty damn good. I will say that. Defensively, a little questionable, but this is Detroit. Detroit can score on anybody. I knew it was going to be a marathon of a game.
Also, you're up 17 the whole game. And,
and
really that last drive, like they probably should have won by 14, but like
no question.
You're just kind of like, okay, minute 50 left. Like, okay, they score in a minute and a half. They have 20 seconds left. They have to onside it. They have to chuck it twice. Like, you're just playing. What do they call that? I'm trying to think like situational football at that point.
Yeah. I mean. And we just watched the MVP. He's sensational,
man.
Crowned him. Yeah. Mr. Josh Allen.
Mr. Josh Allen. I've been sensational. I've been saying it. Crown that man. I think that was my MVP pick at the beginning of the year, like it is every year. Did you
put some money on it?
No, I didn't. Of course not. I put money
I'm
on
surprised.
Put money on DeMar Hamlin. He's dead.
He didn't even play either, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I'm hoping maybe he still sneaks that award out. Probably not. Congrats, Joe Burrow. All right. Giants. Going on the road to Atlanta. This is a dog shit game of the week right here. Give me the Giants plus 10. I got nothing for you here. Just no.
I saw a 9.5 for Atlanta. I'm leaning Atlanta, man. I I mean, Cousins, Kirk, you gotta do something, man.
Tim Boyle season, Detroit
right.
Lions legend.
You know, I'm gonna take a ATL though, man.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of people are. We went over Minnesota, Miami hosting San Francisco, 1.5. Gimme Hawk Tua himself, chucking that boy all over them Niners.
Yeah, I'm leaning Miami.
They can end the Niners season effectively, and then the Lions can kind of go in there and play for, pride.
Right, yeah.
Run the boys out of time. Oh, this is the real dog. Okay, this is the dog shit game of the week. Vegas hosting the Jags, man.
Dude, you got a penny? So I can just decide head or tails who's going to win this one.
I was going to say, I might actually have changed. I don't. I just took the Jags out of I don't really care. I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jacksonville as well. I'm leaning Jacksonville.
Yeah, that game really sucks. If you watch that game...
Well, if you bet that game, something is definitely wrong.
Or you know something. So if you know something, leave a comment.
Right.
Subscribe to the channel.
Let us know. Yeah.
We'll give you our phone number. Shit.
For real.
San Francisco. We already got that. Sunday Night Football, Tampa, Dallas. We both lean Tampa. That's our lock. Monday Night Football. I don't know how this isn't getting flexed for like Philly, Washington, because I thought they were able to do that at this point, but Lord knows. Green Bay 13.5 against New Orleans.
Damn.
I guess I'm just gonna take New Orleans. I'm taking dogs this week. I don't know rhyme or reason. The Packers don't have shit to play for either. They pretty much are just locked into that like 5 or 6 seed. Yeah,
but I still think they're gonna keep flexing. Because anything can happen. These last few games, so they got to keep winning as well. I think they'll cover this. It's a lean for me. I'm taking Green Bay.
Hey, fair enough. We've been doing this for 16 fucking weeks, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for listening. College football show. Gonna be posted with this one. It's gonna be a different video. Stay tuned, guys.
Let's go, ND.